Evening everybody, it's Mikey from Usually Broken Cars. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to do the brakes on one of my subscribers' cars. So this is Wim's and he's a totally awesome guy and he's had a bit of a shit time lately. So we're going to change his 225 brakes to the 3.2 V6, which I believe are a single to twin pot caliper conversion. Our resident TT expert, Al, over in the back, will probably confirm this later on. So first thing we're gonna do, get the car up in the air, get the brakes, get the wheels off, and let's have a look at these brakes. Right, so we've got, from Al's 3.2, we've got two calipers, two carriers with the brake hoses. Now I'm hoping that we can reuse the brake hoses on the vehicle rather than these ones, just because it will make life easier. We've got two discs, and then Wim has sent me a set of brake pads to fit to the vehicle. He's gone with Brembo's. These are actually OE discs, and whilst yes they are second hand, they were only on Al's car for about 500-ish miles, so they've got plenty of life left in them, and as soon as they've been driven on, that will clean up and they'll look great. So we're going to get the wheels off and yeah, get cracking. So this is the standard setup on a 225 and I think the 180s. I believe the 150s had a smaller brake setup again. But yeah, so it's a single piston setup. So we're going to start stripping them down. Once they're stripped down, we'll do a side-by-side comparison and hopefully we'll get them fitted tonight nice and easy. The caliper itself is held on with two 7 or 6 mil, I can't remember now. I think it's 6 mil, 7 mil Allen key bolts, and then you've got a pair of 17s on the back here for the carriers. The disc is normally held on with a screw, but as per usual, it's been snapped off. Fingers crossed we can just undo the nipple on the caliper, and we'll be able to build the new ones up nice and quick. As we can see, the difference between the size of the 225 brake pad and the 3.2 brake pad is humongous. And then you can also see here, you've got a single piston caliper compared to a big twin. So there's a massive amount of force being generated over the standard onto a bigger surface. And then you've got an even bigger brake disc to take that. So fingers crossed, we'll get them all mounted up and it's a nice, big, cheap upgrade. What we found is the backing plate unfortunately contacts the discs, so presumably on the 3.2s they have a bigger backing plate, so we're just having to trim that edge off of the backing plate. After a lot of faffing about, basically, all you need to do is remove the lip off of there, and that will allow you to then fit the disc up to the hub. And yeah, that was the only thing stopping us from mounting these brakes.
Handy tip, you don't have to grab screw anymore, I'll put the wheel in.
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse. If the grub screw's been snapped off at some point and you don't have replacements, you can generally get away with putting a wheel bolt in the hole, making your life a little bit easier. Hang on, let me put the light there. That's it. Happy? So, nope, no so. Carrier is now mounted, disc in place, so we'll get the pads into the carrier and then we should be able to get everything built up and bled out. Ooh. So this in here is being super stubborn. The other side undid lovely. This one doesn't want to. So we're going to have to do it a different way. We'll still get it out, and then once it's out, we can unwind the hose and then clean up the mating area and the mating surface. We've had to, literally we're going to wind it on now. So the old brake hose is in the caliper still. We'll wind it on this way and do it up, because otherwise we could end up having to replace the whole brake hose, which would be an absolute nightmare, especially at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night. Yeah. And that will go over the top, like so. And that all fit into place rather nicely. What a good job we've done, Al.
Oh, we have done a very good job.
Wim will be pleased. We've removed the old warning wire because the Brembo pads for some reason don't have them. So just to stop the warning coming up on the dashboard, we will join these two together and short it out. We've put the mock-up sensor in, so fingers crossed when we start her up, no warning light. Calipers on, fitting brackets on, Allen keys tight in the back, and then the bolts, the carrier bolts are on, discs held in place. All that's left to do is bleed the system out, give it a test drive. We've bled the system out, so we're just going to do a pressure test. So Al, pump the pedal up, mate. Nice and dry at that joint, then we're going to check up here as well. Nice and dry at that joint. That's it. That's a very, very quick brake change upgrade for the 225 TT. I believe you'd be able to do it with obviously a 180 and a 150. So yeah, nice big brakes, cheap upgrade, easy done. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.